Hello students, welcome to our chemistry channel Vijay Datta chemistry classes. Today in the last video we have done with the introduction part of the electrochemistry, right? That is session 1. Now come to the session 2. In this session I want to explain what is meant by conductance, resistance, molar and equivalent conductances. Okay, right. Come enter into the video. Today what is conductance, what is resistance, very brief explanation, and you will remember easily how to do the problems also. We can see first of all what is the introduction, means what is conductance, what is resistance, what is equivalent and molar conductance. Some of the people they'll have a doubt in the molar and equivalent conductance. I am sure that in this video you will identify the difference between the molar conductance and equivalent conductance. Okay, now see, first of all, what is meant by conductance and what is meant by resistance, and why we are studying this conductance and resistance in electrochemistry chapter, isn't it? Because conductance, resistance, generally those we'll see in the wires. Wire means it is a conductance or resistance like. But in electrochemistry, whatever the electrolytic solutions we are using, those electrolytic solutions, their resistance means they offer the resistance like metallic wires to the flow of current, so they resist the flow of current into that, so that electrolytic solutions only they acts as the wires like, means metallic wires. They conduct, they resist the electricity to pass through that solution. That's why in the electrochemistry chapter we are studying about the conductance and resistance. Okay, so whatever the how these electrolytic solutions resisting offer the resistance like metallic wires to the flow of current, and they'll obey the Ohm's law. According to the Ohm's law, what is meant by Ohm's law? First of all, see here, electrolytic solutions, resistance, electrolytic solution, resistance and conductance. This is our today's topic. Okay, so these electrolytic solutions, how they are showing this resistance and conductance, let us see. Before going to this topic, definitely we should know the Ohm's law. What is meant by Ohm's law? This Ohm's law already we study in the physics. See, Ohm's law, what is the statement of the Ohm's law? This Ohm's law states that the current is nothing but I. The current flowing through a conductor. Already we know conductor is nothing but which allows the current passing through that. That is called a conductor. Okay, so the current represents with I. The current flowing through a conductor at a given temperature, at a given temperature is directly proportional to the potential difference, is directly proportional to the potential difference and inversely proportional to the, and inversely proportional to the resistance. This is called Ohm's law. Means current, whatever the current we are taking at the constant, means at a given temperature, whatever the temperature is given, at that given temperature the flow of current is directly proportional to the potential difference and inversely proportional to the resistance. This only we can write as V equals to I into R, means V proportional to I and R. That is only we can write V equals to I into R like. So here I used the term R, means resistance. Current already we know, potential difference we know. So what is meant by resistance? That is what we are studying here. Resistance represents with the capital R. What is the definition for the resistance? This capital R, how can we define this one? So it is the opposition to the flow of current. It is opposition to the flow of current to the flow of current offered by the electrolytic solution. In the previous video, already we studied what is meant by electrolyte, non-electrolyte, like so again in the electrolytes, weak electrolyte, strong electrolyte, we have learned in the previous video. So the electrolytic solution which offered the flow, which opposes the flow of current, that is said to be the resistance. Okay, resistance is nothing but a opposition to the flow of current offered by the electrolytic solution, offered by the electrolytic solution. Suppose you are taking aqueous NaCl, it is a strong electrolyte. It is a strong electrolyte, so it dissociate into the ions. It offers the electricity passed through that. Okay, so but if suppose it is not allowing to pass the current through this one, then that is nothing but this NaCl solution has some resistance, like we can say, that is called capital R, and the units for this capital R is ohm. Ohm symbol, ohm. Okay, and these are the SI units also important, because in sometimes in the options they'll give the SI units. SI units of ohm is ohm equal to kg meter square per Simon cube and area square. So this is the SI unit for the resistance. Okay, see, generally it has a formula that resistance R, this resistance, as we have studied, the opposes to the flow of current offered by the electrolytic solution. It has a R is directly proportional to L and inversely proportional to A. This is the electrolytic solution taken in a conductivity cell is directly proportional to the distance of separation between the two parallel electrodes. Suppose see, these are the two electrodes and this is the electrolytic solution. These are the two electrodes and this is the electrolytic solution, right? So this electrolytic solution has some resistivity because it is opposing to the flow of current to pass through that. So this resistance, how much resistance is present, how much resistance is showing by this electrolytic solution, how to calculate is that resistance will be directly proportional to the distance, means the separation between these two electrodes. That separation only we are representing with a small l, and the area of cross section of these electrodes. So how much area of cross section they have placed. So the resistance is directly proportional to the distance of separation between the two parallel electrodes and the inversely proportional to the area of cross section. So R we can write as R proportional to L by A. Then I want to remove this proportional and I want to write the proportionality constant called rho, R equal to rho into L by A, where rho is nothing but called specific resistance. See, why I want to give the clarity about the resistance, what is resistance clearly, because conductance will study as the reciprocal of the resistance. That's why what is the meaning of the resistance we should know clearly. That's why I'm explaining very clearly what is meant by resistance. See, some students they'll get the confusion, what is the resistance, what is the conductance, why we have to study this resistance and conductance in this electrochemistry chapter, like we'll have a general doubts. Okay, all those I'm clarifying in this video. So this is the specific rho is nothing but called specific resistance. Rho is specific resistance, or we can call it as the resistivity, or we can call that as resistivity. Okay, this is about the resistance. Now come to the next one called conductance. Next one is conductance. This conductance represents with capital G, and the definition for conductance is reciprocal to the resistance is called conductance. Reciprocal to the resistance means capital R. So we can write G equal to 1 by R, reciprocal. This is the definition for conductance. Resistance means which is not allowing to pass the current, but conductance is nothing but which allows to pass the current through that electrolytic solution. That is called conductance. This one G equal to 1 by R. But already from the previous formula, R means we know. R is nothing but rho into L by A. That is what we are going to substitute here. G equals to 1 by rho into L by A. If you G equal to, if it comes to the A by L into 1 by rho, sorry, 1 by rho. So this 1 by rho only we are replacing with kappa. This is called kappa into A by L. This is the formula for the conductance. Okay, this is the formula for conductance. You can write this one, kappa equal to G into, yeah, even we can write like this also. Here rho is called resistivity, like that only here kappa is called conductivity. Conductivity. Here you are not supposed to confuse here. Our rho is called resistivity. Kappa equal to conductivity. And it has another names also. Rho is called specific resistance. Specific resistance. Conductivity is called also known as specific conductance. While asking in the problems, sometimes he'll enter conductivity, sometimes he'll pronounce as the specific conductance. Both come under the kappa and rho only. Okay, this is about the resistance and conductance. Here one more point, we are studying L by A. L by A, this L by A is nothing but called cell constant. Cell constant. L by A, cell constant, it represents with capital G star. So you can write kappa equal to G into G star also. G into G star. Okay, and previously you can write here R equal to rho into L by A, but L by A is the cell constant, so you can write R equal to rho into G star. Okay, see, this is conductance and resistance. Just for our convenience, list out the formulae what we have studied. R equal to rho into L by A. It is the first formula 1. Next, G equals to 1 by R. This is the second formula. Third formula is, this is vice versa. You can write R equal to 1 by G also. G star, cell constant equal to L by A. That is the fourth formula. And one more thing, relations. Here I am writing the relations. R, resistance, equal to rho into G star. And you can write kappa equal to G, conductance into cell constant. Even we can write like this also. These are the formulas we have learned from this class. These are the, just list out, because while doing the calculations, all these formulas should be on our fingertips. So compulsory we should remember, we should practice. By the practice we can get right. Here the units of conductance also important, because units of resistance is ohm I said. So units of conductance means units of G is equal to ohm inverse. That only we can write as mho. That only we can write as mho. Okay, and its SI units. Its SI units are called Simon. This only represents with capital S. 1 S means 1 Simon equal to 1 mho ohm inverse, or 1 mho, like this also we can write. So these are the units of conductance and resistance. Here we have already learned that specific resistance, specific conductance, and also, right? See, the next one we are going to study the resistivity. Resistivity is nothing but rho. The third definition here is rho. Rho means resistivity or specific resistance. resistivity or specific resistance. These are the confusing and easy only, but little bit some students they feel the confusing. For them I am teaching them briefly. Okay, now come to the resistance or resistivity or specific resistance. See, the resistance offered by 1 centimeter cube solution of an electrolytic solution is called resistivity. So, what is meant by resistance? See, suppose it is the electrolytic solution. These are the two electrodes, and this is the L is nothing but the distance between the two parallel electrodes, and A is the area of cross section of the electrodes. That is what L by A. See, how much this electrolytic solution is resisting, okay, through 1 centimeter cube area. 1 centimeter cube area resistance, thus resistance offered by 1 centimeter cube area of the solution of an electrolytic solution is called resistivity. Suppose it is the electrolytic solution. In this, suppose it is 1 centimeter cube. So the resistance offered by this much solution is called resistivity. Is it clear? See, it's what is the units for resistivity? Units of resistivity. Units of resistivity is ohm centimeter. Ohm centimeter. SI units are ohm meter. Ohm meter is the SI units. See here, 1 ohm meter equal to 100 ohm centimeters. All these are important while doing the applications. 1 ohm centimeter equal to 0.01 ohm meter. All these are very, very important. Right? Now, this is about the resistivity. We know the conductivity. Same conductivity also we can define. So the electrolytic solution which allows the passage of the current through 1 centimeter cube area of the solution is called its conductivity. Okay. So these are the resistivity, conductivity, resistance and conductance. We can write. Okay. Now come to the specific conductance, molar conductance and equivalent conductance. Here we have a total 3 types of the conductances. How to identify this? So the conductance are the current conducting capacity of an electrolytic solution. We can express in 3 ways. So the conducting capacity of an electrolytic solution can express in 3 ways. Okay, in 3 terms also we can say. The first one is specific conductance called kappa. Second one is molar conductance kapm, and next one is equivalent conductance called cap. Okay, now come to the first point, specific conductance. What is meant by specific conductance? Specific conductance is nothing but the reciprocal of the specific resistance. Already we know that kappa is equals to 1 by rho. Sorry, kappa is 1 by rho. Kappa specific conductance, rho is specific resistance. Both are inversely proportional, means the reciprocal of this one. Okay. So from this formula we can write K. How we can write? R equal to, okay, separate. I will take kappa equal to 1 by rho, isn't it? So what is the formula of the rho? Resistance equal to rho into L by A. Okay, this R only we can write as 1 by Z equals to 1 by Z is nothing but we are writing for the conductance. R we can write as 1 by Z into rho we can write as 1 by kappa into L by A, isn't it? So We can write this as kappa equal to Z into L by A. We can write like this. Here G is the conductance. This formula already I explained. This is called cell constant. Just here I'm this one already we discussed. Yes, in this point kappa equal to G into G star. That is the fifth formula already we have discussed there. So this one, so conductance, this is, and also here where L by A is the cell constant, when if you are taking unit area, unit length and unit area of cross section, then L equals to 1 and area of cross section is equal to 1, means 1 centimeter length and 1 centimeter square area of cross section if you are taking, then K equal to Z, sorry, kappa equals to Z. Specific conductance is equals to conductance when unit molar cell constant if you are considered, that is called specific conductance is equals to conductance, or conductivity is equals to conductance, like we can take. Okay, so now what are the units for this kappa, means specific conductance units? Resistivity we have studied, right? Now we are studying the conductivity. Already resistivity we have studied. This is the conductivity, conductance. Its units are resistivity units are ohm centimeter. I said resistivity units ohm centimeter. I said so. Obviously, kappa units will be ohm inverse centimeter inverse. In SI units, mo inverse meter inverse. Obviously, same specific resistance and specific conductance. Both the units are same here. Okay. Now, come to the next one is molar conductance. That is about the specific conductance. Now, come to the molar conductance. These are very important, ma. Molar conductance. So, what is meant by molar conductance? It is a conducting power of all the ions produced by dissolving 1 gram mole of an electrolyte. This is very important. 1 gram mole of an electrolyte. That is called molar conductance. The conducting power of a solution through 1 gram mole of an electrolyte is called its molar conductance. Already I said molar conductance represents with cap m. This is kappa into 1000 by molarity. The formula for molar conductance is this one. Okay. And also, if you want to write the units for this molar conductance, I'll write here clearly. Molar conductance units are Simon centimeter square mole inverse. How did we get this Simon centimeter square mole inverse? I'll show you. See here, kappa units are Simon centimeter inverse into 1000. This liter means centimeter cube by liter. It is by molarity. Units are moles per liter, isn't it? Liter will get cancelled. Then centimeter inverse centimeter cube. So here it will be centimeter square. So obviously the leftover units are yes, Simon. Here centimeter square by mole. That is what here I written Simon centimeter square mole inverse. These are the units for molar conductance. This is in Cesius system. Okay, centimeters, no, it is Cesius system. It is in Cesius system units for that one. Next, in SI system, you can write Cesius system. SI system, these two are important. Cesius system units and SI system units are important. In SI system, we can write Simon meter square mole inverse. Centimeter Cesius, SI means meter square. Both are same. At the same time, this is about the molar conductance, right? Now come to the equivalent conductance. Equivalent conductance. What is meant by equivalent conductance? The equivalent conductance represents with cap EQ, and it is also it is the conducting power of the all ions produced by dissolving 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte. Molar conductance 1 gram molar of an electrolyte, and in equivalent conductance 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte. Both are same. See, 1 gram mole of an electrolyte. Here 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte. Rest of the remaining is same. So the formula is cap equivalent equal to kappa into 1000 by equivalent is nothing but we use the normality. Moles for molarity, gram equivalents for normality. So for cap equivalent we use here the normality. Rest the units are same. Cap equivalent. See, in molar conductance we used the mole inverse. But in case of equivalent we use the equivalent inverse. Ohm inverse centimeter square. Ohm inverse centimeter square. Ohm in place of ohm inverse you can write Siemens also, no problem. Centimeter square equivalent inverse. Okay, these are the units for gram equivalent conductance. So in this video we have studied what is meant by conductance, resistance, conductivity, resistivity, molar conductance, equivalent conductance. All these we have covered in this video. Okay guys, in the next video the applications of this one, application means calculation part, problems we are going to do in the next video. Okay guys, if you like the video please share and subscribe to my channel, and if you want any topic then please mention that in the comments box. Definitely I'll choose the topic and I'll explain, I'll do the video on that particular topic. Okay guys, thank you, be safe and stay at home. Okay, thank you.